What's going on, Mutha truckers? Welcome to the Theasianmaishow. So for today's episode, we're going to be traveling from Cleveland, Ohio to a small town in Massachusetts called Ludlow to meet up with the new owner-operator to see how he's been surviving this business, and hopefully we could all learn something from this experience. Let's go. All right, Mutha trucker. So today we are going to be talking about the five
times
essential things to becoming an owner-operator.
Oh yeah.
No bullshit, just straight up. Right? So
Nope.
we're gonna go to the, let's do the most important actually.
Most important.
To the least important.
All right, what's the most important?
So let's think about the most important. What was the biggest wall that you faced going from a company driver of 15 years to finally saying, I want to be owner-operator?
All right, so the first thing was insurance. Number one thing, most important. If you can't get approved for insurance, your record's too bad, you have no chance of getting your own authority. You know, it'll either cost too much money that is prohibitive, you'll never be able to afford it. I was lucky, I got a good quote. I use Progressive personally. A lot of first-year owner-operators use Progressive because they're fair with people. But, you know, sometimes people have bad records. You're not going to have a good quote. You know, and even if you shop around, you're going to have a bad time trying to find somebody to insure you. Without insurance, you can't even get your authority. Your insurance has to be active before your authority is actually granted by the FMCSA.
So I appreciate that. So insurance, people.
Number one,
most important.
Numero uno.
What's number two, people?
Number two.
What's number two, my man?
Access to a vehicle. All right, you got to have access to a vehicle, a truck, something to haul your trailer, and you know, trailer fits into that as well. You know, you can't just find a trailer out of the sky. You got to rent one, you got to lease one, whatever. You got to have good credit to do that. Or if you're lucky like me, you know somebody who happens to have a few trailers hanging around, and they let you borrow that for $400 a month or so.
There we go.
That's fine. Just know somebody that has an extra trailer. Like me, I got lucky. All right, but otherwise you need a relatively decent credit or a big down payment to actually lease one of these things from like a rider or you know, an independent trailer shop, whatever. Truck is the other important thing. You know, you got to have a decent truck that's affordable. You can't be spending $100,000 your first year on a truck. You can't afford that kind of payment, right? I would go for a truck payment that's somewhere around $1,200 a month, right? $1,200 to $1,500 a month is affordable for you. All right, don't go past that because you're gonna have a hard time breaking even on stuff.
I hear you.
All right,
let's do the part of that, which is how much money should you save up? You know.
All right.
Okay, we'll do that. That's a 2.2.
2.2. Yeah, 2.25.
Yeah.
All right, so I personally saved $26,000 before I started the authority, right?
Was that enough?
And it wasn't enough.
Why?
It wasn't enough money. All right, because I did it wrong. All right, I quit my job too early, and and basically the backup with the FMCSA to actually approve the authority, and between the authority had to be active before I could even get plates from the DMV. All right, so there was a backup about a month for that, and then another 3 weeks with the DMV to actually get registered.
So as a man with a wife, and
yeah,
a home,
a family, a mortgage, almost 2 months.
2 months.
Yep. That's how long it was.
So if you were to redo it, just so the people understand, what would have you have done?
Before I quit, I would have already had the authority active. All right, I would have had all that stuff active. I would have had the plates on the truck, quit the day the plates went active, and went to work for myself.
Number 4 of importance.
4 times. All right, so actually getting the freight after you have all this stuff in place, right? So you have to know where you're going to actually make your money from. All right, I would personally recommend against going with any kind of broker you would find off the DAT load board for the first 30 days or so, because majority of people you're going to find on there either won't take you because you're a new authority, or they won't pay you until at least 30 days. Most brokers have a 30-day net payment plan, right? So you have to wait all that time before you even see the money after you spend all the fuel, all the time and everything, pulling the loads, whatever. I recommend a few companies, okay? Number one is C.H. Robinson. They work with you from day one. And then they only take a small percentage of 1.75% for their quick pay, and they pay you within 5 days. All right, so you don't get screwed over on that. Another one is Uber Freight. They pay you immediately. All right, they don't have any kind of lack. As soon as you're done with the load, you take a picture of the bill of lading and they upload it, and they pay you like 2 days. All right, they work with you from day one. Convoy is another one, another digital platform like Uber Freight. They work with you from day one. Same exact thing. You take a picture of their little, you book everything through an app on the phone. All these are available on the Google Play Store, you know, and you have to sign up with each of these brokers independently. You have to sign up a carrier packet, fill out all your information about your authority, and they give them their insurance and stuff like that, and then they approve you as a carrier, and from that point, you're good to haul freight. All right. So it's really that simple to sign up with these people, but all that stuff has to be in place before you could do that.
Okay, so let's throw in a bonus for them.
Yeah.
If you're going with the C.H. Robinsons or Uber Freight or Convoy, what kind of money? Now you live in the East Coast.
Yeah, I live in Northeast. Yep.
So it's going to be a little bit better money because it's expensive. So
Yeah.
we just want to let people know that.
All right.
What kind of money, if you live in the Northeast, are you expecting to make from that?
I personally, I don't do over the road. I did a little bit of experimentation when I first started the authority. Decided to just stay regional, Northeast. I don't go any further than New York or New Jersey. I'm all Northeast from there. All right. So on average, I'm between 5,000 and 5,400 per week in revenue. All right, and that's still not even amazing. There's plenty of owner operators out there doing far better, making like $7,000 a week and stuff. But I'm happy with that number. My break-even point every week is $3,300. All right, that pays all my bills and even gives me $1,000 profit per week at the end of everything.
Well, I appreciate that.
All right.
All right, Mother Truckers. So we're in for a treat. Number 5 is actually a cost breakdown to stay profitable. And he has a list there, but we're going to actually put the list in the screen so you guys can see it.
Magical editing technology.
That's right. So break down and go through the list, and I'll have it on the screen for them.
All right, here we go, everybody. We got a living expenses. So that's basically everything it costs to live in your house, pay your bills, utilities, whatever. $3,400 for me per month. Truck payments. For me, it's $2,000 a month. I owe 3 more payments on this truck, and I own it. All right, so $6,000 left to pay off this truck. $1,200 a month in insurance costs, so that's including a 2-month down payment the first time you have to pay. All right, the first time they're always going to ask for 2 months, so be ready for that. Next one is trailer costs, $400 to rent the trailer. You know, you might find a better deal than that, probably not. So expect to pay at least $400 to rent a trailer. Maintenance costs, I put $300 in there, but in reality, it's cost me in 3 months since I first bought this truck, $5,200 to get this truck roadworthy, putting new brakes on and stuff like that. Tolls, anticipate at least $200. I'm in the Northeast. I pay a ton of money in tolls. I wrote this $200. That was before I was even starting, right? So in reality, it's more like $800 a month in tolls where I'm at, okay? Because I go through New York quite a bit. The registration breaks down. It's like $1,650 for a year. I break that down into monthly payments. It's $135 a month accordingly. The actual ELD, purchasing the ELD, you can get one for like $30 a month. You know, plus your the compliance I wrote there, that's the drug consortium costs. Both of those together is about $75 a month. And then the 2290 is an IRS document, a tax that you have to pay every year for any heavy vehicle over 26,000 pounds, okay? It's $550 flat rate. I broke that down into 12 months. So we have a total break-even cost of $7,700, okay? That's just for all the expenses. Fuel is an additional expense, okay? And it's variable because the price of fuel is different, all right? So for me, I pay about $2.55 per gallon, and this truck gets 5 miles per gallon. So you get like 55 cents per mile to run this truck for fuel. So when you add those two together, it costs me $1.33 per mile to move this truck. Everything above that, I'm profitable. That's the easiest way to figure it out.
All right, Mother Truckers. So my man here, Boc Enterprises, he actually has a YouTube channel. He really started for just his own entertainment, but honestly, to give new drivers that want to become owner-operators just the real deal, right? No bullshit.
That's what it's become now. I used to be a company driver. I would just yell at people all the time and bitch about my job. Now I don't do that anymore because I'm so happy. I'm not angry anymore. Now it's all about being joyous.
So, you know, a lot of people that have been owner-operators for 10 years, 20 years, they might not know how it is now.
Yeah.
You're up on the new rules,
yeah,
the new regulations.
Yeah.
So if they have any questions about becoming a new owner-operator in any way, shape, or form,
yeah,
can you help them?
Absolutely, baby.
No, that's what I'm talking about, man. So
Absolutely, son.
we're going to have Boc Enterprises channel. I'm going to pin it to the...
Instagram.
I'm going to...
Instagram, son. Find me on Insta. Hashtag. No, there's no hashtags. Boc Enterprises 00. That's it.
Yeah, and this man is full of energy. He's a great man. And I'm gonna have his YouTube
Gmail,
channel.
Too. Gmail.
Oh my Jesus! Stop. Okay, bye.